All right, hey guys, welcome back to Samco Tradbo. Today we're going to be talking about sharpening by feel. Okay, this is a very important one. Doesn't matter if you're going to be sharpening your broadheads or if you're going to be working on your knife here as well too. Either one of these, sharpening by feel. This one's got glue all over it here, but what I mean by sharpening by feel is that when you're sharpening stuff and you're getting these things going, it doesn't matter what system you're using, if it's stones or what it is, you need to be able to feel when that thing is sharp, knowing when it's there. And how do you do that? First of all, let's put a simple disclaimer out there for people that are starting to get into this kind of thing. You hear us talk all the time about scary sharp, get it ultra scary sharp, get it so scary sharp, get it this and that. Here's the reality of that. Sharp matters. But my opinion, in a overall broad scheme of things, if you can get a broadhead to where you can take it, it'll shave, take hair right off your arm and shave, then it's sharp enough if you can get it there. There's many levels higher up than that, but if you get it to that point, that's what matters. And I say that because I want you to sharpen these things yourself more than I do for you to have somebody else do it for you. I'd rather see you out there with a broadhead that can shave hair and is sharp enough that you got there yourself with than see you give it to somebody else and have them sharpen it for you and it be even sharper. Now, people argue that. They're going to say, well, why? That's not as good. It should be sharper. And if I can't do it, somebody else could. To an extent, but I would rather you learn and develop the skills to be able to take it from hair shaving sharp to scary sharp yourself. And if that takes you a year or two or whatever it takes you, or a couple weeks or whatever it is to get to that point, I would rather you do it yourself than have somebody else do it for you. It is becoming a lost art, yet it is so simple. So how do we do this? How do you get from sharp to, how do you even get to razor sharp? Sharpening principles are the same no matter what you're doing. There's some variables, but basically what it is you will sharpen one side until you get a burr, a curl that is going to curl over that way, which you will feel on there. You can take your fingernail and click, 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 and feel it because it's curled. I'll show you on a knife here because the knife has got a bigger blade. So you're going to sharpen this until you get that curl that comes over on this side. Over here, you'll be able to feel it. Click, 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 so you can pick it and know it's there. It's just like a little, you'll feel that edge. Okay, that means that this side is completely done there. Now you go to this side and you sharpen this side, the same thing, going from the spine to the blade. Either way you want to go, whatever, but you want to go, I usually go whatever direction you want, but you're going to then feel this burr on this side form over there like that. And on this side, you'll be able to click, 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 and feel it. So now you've got a burr formed here that you can click over here, a burr formed over here that you can feel on this side. You have now taken that edge like this, meaning that this side is done, and then you took this one like this, meaning this side is done. When you remove that top part, you're left with this perfect edge right in there. That's what we want. Once you have that point, we are getting somewhere. Now we have our bevels. Okay, that's the bevel, that angle. We have the bevels established. Okay, they're there on both sides, and they have an apex. Now is when we actually start to sharpen it. We have that set. Now we're going to go with something softer. Okay, maybe you did that with diamond, you did that on a belt sander, you did that with a file, I don't care what it is. But now you got to that point with a coarse version of some kind of media. You got it now to that point where that apex is created and a burr formed on both sides. Now you're going to go to something softer. I like ceramic. And on that ceramic, I'm going to then sharpen on that ceramic rod, keeping the angle the same. How do you know you're keeping the angle the same? If you want to, one of the easiest ways to do it is just stand that ceramic rod straight up and down. So it's straight up. Hold the knife this way, run it here, then turn it to this way, same angle, run it down till you get the feel for how to do it and whatever the case is. Or buy one of those V-type sharpeners where the rods sit like this and you just hold the knife vertical, run it down this side, then run it down this side, but you always keep the knife blade completely vertical. Those work great too. Okay, but your job is to now soften. You've made the apex, okay, with the burrs, and now you have it there. Now you want to fine tune that. Once you have that fine tuned, then it's time to, you'll feel it. It's time to go to the stropping thing, okay? And that's how it works. But now how do we do it by feel? Okay, what this video is about. How does the by feel part come into this? So what I mean by that is all steels are different. This steel is way different than those steels that are way different from the high carbon steels that are way different from stainless, that are also way different from all these Wonder Super steels that are out there. It is your job to learn to feel what that steel, what that knife is telling you. Okay, how hard should you be pressing when you're making your sharpening? What grit stone should you be using? All of that stuff only comes from feel. There is no legit answer to this. When you're stropping even, okay, people are like, how do you know when to flip the strop? You feel it. Okay, I know when I'm dragging this across cardboard on that strop, I can feel the drag. I can feel how the knife steel drags across there when it's still got media that needs to be removed. First, when I'm done and I get it to that point where I can feel it here and it's running butter smooth, where this side's more draggy. Okay, when I'm on a ceramic rod, I can feel the drag, I can feel the smooth, I can feel this. So when you have that feel, pretty soon this stuff starts to get second nature. The only way to develop that feel is to do this and to practice with it. But you can get to a point where you can tell by the feel of what's happening through the process how sharp that knife is. You don't have to check it, but you can feel it. Now, until you get to that point, how do you want to know, or how do you check how sharp a knife is? Well, as you go through each of these steps, once you get the burr formed, you know, from that burr, form that burr, now they're at an apex. At that point, I want to check it. I want to check by pulling my thumb across, straight across here, fingers across on this side, and I'm feeling. Then I want to run my finger up from the back to the front, and I'm feeling again if I got any bite, any burr that's formed on there, and it lets me know where I'm working with. Then when we go to that ceramic rod or whatever the other software is, we're going to feel it. Now, not only will you feel it, we're going to think we got that good, then we're going to check it. Is most of my bite coming when I pull this way, or is it coming when I pull this way? Okay, if the bite is pulling when I'm going this way, that means this side still has a microscopic burr on it that we need to clean. If I'm pulling this way and I'm feeling that it feels real bitey here, there's a microscopic burr on this side that we need to clean. And then so we're going to and then we're going to get softer with our strokes, real gentle in there, to work that microscopic. As the burr gets smaller and more microscopic, we get more microscopic with our corrections, and then we get that dialed down and to a point where it's like, okay, this one feels the same as this one. Same bite here, same bite here. Perfect. Now we're ready for the stropping phase. Stropping phase. It will be draggy, 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 drag, 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 drag. You'll feel that steel dragging and dragging and dragging on that cardboard. Drag, drag, drag. Now, all of a sudden, we're getting real smooth here. Real smooth. No more drag. Okay, flip it. Drag, 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 drag. You're going to do this, and then all of a sudden, it's going to get smooth. And, wow, that's pretty good. Then is it time to check and feel again. Feel that. You will feel what side has the bite. If you're pulling this way, like with my thumb here, and you still got more bite here than you do on this side, if the bite's here, this side needs a little bit more stropping. Strop, strop, strop. When you get that bite evened out on both sides, you know you're pretty good. Now it's time for the denim. Now it's time to lay that denim out and strop on that denim and do that denim stropping. Take your blue jean or denim, put it right over your leg and strop it just like this to get that fine tune and really bring that and dial it in. Strop it here, but you will feel that there too. You'll feel the drag, 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 smooth, flip it, drag, 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 smooth, drag, smooth, drag, smooth, smooth, smooth. What do we got? There it is. Feel it. Even on both sides. Just a touch more there. There it is. That's sharpening by feel. That is the pure perfection that we're looking for. That's how we take things from razor shaving sharp to straight up scary sharp. Okay, and it's all done by hand. You can try machines and you can put them on their little slider things and all this and do all these things, and they're all great, but they're handicaps. You can do this. I sharpen everything. Because of laziness, I will set my bevels on a belt sander. I love my belt sander. But once those bevels are set, the rest of it is done with a ceramic rod, a 24 pack of Coke cardboard thing opened up and laid out so I can strop long strokes. and a piece of blue jean material that I lay across my leg, and because I'm a fat guy, I can tuck it between my belly right here and hold it, stretch it over here and hold it, and I just do this and strop for the denim right on my leg, okay? It doesn't get any simpler than that. Other than my belt sander, or you could use a file, but my sharpening system consists literally of an $8 medium, 8-inch long, $12 medium grit Lansky stick. And then a Coke case, a case of Coke, and a piece of blue jean. And I can get things sharper than many people could ever dream of. It's all about the feel. Okay, so hopefully this video helps you understand how to feel that, where it comes in, what it's going to feel like, and how you're going to take those heads to that next level of seriousness where you're like, God, that is scary. Scary comes from feel and understanding what the steel's telling you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.